Alright, this is Christian Toth with Coachstop Motorworks. What I'm going to try to show you today is I'm having a fuel evaporation problem on my L322 2006 Range Rover. Now what I've heard the problem is my DMTL pump, which is in the back right rear, passenger rear fender. So just to show you what the warning lights are that I'm getting when that are leading me to believe that this is the issue. I got the key on. Alright, so I have my check engine light on. Let's see if you can see it. Alright. Alright, I'm getting a bunch of tire pressure stuff. The fuel tank missing or loose or missing is the one I keep getting, and it throws a check engine light. I'll turn it, I'll clear the code, and then it comes back in like, I don't know, a few days. So I think that's my problem because the fuel, I've already replaced the fuel cap. Thought that would be the issue. It's cheaper and easier, but wasn't. So let's go to the back. I'll show you what I think we got here. Alright, so this is my new DMTL pump, and supposedly it's back here. So let's again, the reason I'm doing this is I haven't seen any videos on it. I know it's a fairly common issue. I just would have liked to have a little heads up, so figured I'm showing you. So we're gonna learn together. So I had two of these bolts here that I undid. That is a 10mm, and I have one here and one here. And actually, what I'm hoping to be able to get away with this without taking the wheel off, because that's such a pain. So I just set the ride height to high, off-road. So as you can see, I got pretty good clearance to get my whole hand and even my head in here. So I'm going to go ahead and take these screws off. Alright, and it looks like these, I'm not really sure what they are, but okay. And I have this in the bottom. We could get a tool for that. Alright, so I got that part out there. Just looks like this. So you pull the center one out first, and you can pull that bottom up part of there. If you look back underneath here, I'm not really sure what this is for, but you just kind of lift up on this part underneath, or sorry, lift up on that. You can pull it out. Alright, so I found it's like this rubber thing in here. So set that to the side, and I hope it's gonna be pretty dirty taking this out. I already know I'm gonna get filthy, but alright, let's see if I can. Alright, I'm gonna try to wrestle with that, and I'll fill you in. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna try is, I have my tool here. I'm gonna try to wedge this in here. Alright, so what I was able to do is I was able to wedge it in here. I'm gonna just run this elastic tool all the way up. See how far I can get. Alright, so I got to here. It's pretty close. But what I just realized, hopefully this will save you some time, is bingo. So that is the 10mm bolt. Alright, I guess if you see where the gas tank is, that's where it's going to be. Let me go ahead and remove that, and maybe it'll actually come out this time. Yay! This is actually super easy. There it is. Okay, yeah, it's a lot easier when you have all the bolts out. Alright, so you can just take a look in here. That looks very similar to my DMTL pump. Get a better look at how it's attached. Looks like there's my wire harness here, the bolt there, a lot of cobwebs. And this is probably that evap line. Looks like there's another line up there. So hopefully, once I undo that bolt, I can get better access to it. Alright, so I'm making progress. I have it all the way down here. So as you can see, there are some tabs that sit right there. And those ride up here on that little lip. So you just kind of push it up and then pull it out and down. This here is where the electrical clip right here would go into, and see how there's a tab on this one side? That flat side faces in like so. So you have to grab from the back side and squeeze it and pull it out. I kind of figured that out from my new one here. You can see that's right there where the tab is. Alright, so I kind of have it down here, but I'd like to get it lower, and I think the deal with that is it's being hung up on that tape right there. I think if I just, it's pretty brittle already. So that's what we got here. And these clips right here, should be able to just pry a screwdriver underneath that, pop it up, and then I can take it off and start putting it back together. Alright, I'm gonna go get a screwdriver. And I'll meet you back here. Alright, so you can see, got that, pop that clip off. All I did was just get my screwdriver in here and lift up. So, if I kind of bend that out of the way. Alright, so what I did was I went down and got one of these clamps down from the hardware store, so I can actually tighten it. Just throw that on there. Get my new pump on here. Nice. And slip this over top. For reassembly. Alright, so this has to get tucked back up here. Let's put my plug in. Alright, so as you can see, what I was struggling a lot with was actually getting it around these blue hoses that I can push back in their places now. But yeah, got everything up there, everything's hooked up. I'm going to go ahead and put that, I believe is a 10 millimeter. Here. Alright, so looks like we're all tied up in here. All my lines are still good. This is for that whatever sensor is on the wheel. But I was going to zip tie that, but it doesn't really look like it's going anywhere. Plus, the fender well will hold it up. But I suppose you could zip tie it. But yeah, looks like all my stuff is in here now, nice and tucked away. So let's get that fender on. Alright, so I got the DMTL pump installed, and it confirmed it is back here on your Range Rover L322. So hopefully that fixes my problem, and I hope you learned something on how to do it yourself. If you'd like to check out any more videos or see some of my other projects, check out Coachstop Motorworks on YouTube. Thanks again for coming, and we'll see you later. Bye.